Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play The Long Dark. My name is Weasel, and we're playing the Nomad Challenge. The Nomad Challenge being that we have to stay for 3 days at certain locations. Last time, it was the barn, and this time it's going to be the radio tower. At least that is my plan, and if my memory serves me right, and it barely does, the tower should be in this direction, because that's where the entrance door is to the place, to this place, and I think that's where the road is, and there's a car. I see a car. How are we feeling? A little winded. We have 12 hours of daylight left, so sleeping yet would be a little early. Oh, I hear someone bark. It's a wolf. Great. Okay, cool. We're gonna run. I wanted to not run, but in fact, we are running. So, oh, great. The wolf is running after me. This is fantastic. I do have a flare, which I would love to not use at all and completely, like, keep for myself. I'm just gonna stay in the car here. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you... Wait, where are you? Where is he? Oh, okay. I think he's like... Okay, he's walking away. He's not following me anymore. He saw like, oh, he's in the car. I was just walking away. Good plan. So the radio tower, I think, is somewhere over here in this general vicinity. And I don't know how I'm going to get over the mountain. So the only way I remember to do that is to go a little bit ahead and then to the right somewhere. Because I think this is too steep to walk up the mountain. Also, we're gonna come by several little houses that we can loot for food and relevant items. I should also look if it is one of the locations where I have to stay for 3 days. That would be really, really boring to stay there. I would really like to go to the radio tower if it wasn't so goddamn foggy. It's minus 12. That's okay. We're gonna get a little cold soon, but I'm gonna try my best. Contemplation Bridge. Wait. Just making sure that that's not a thing. Contemplation Bridge. Nope, it is not. Trying to make sure. It doesn't want us to stay on the bridge or something for 3 days, which would be definitely quite the challenge. But no, we just have to make it alive to another location, stay there for a bit, and then go to the next one. Biggest problem about that being, I think, is going to be food. Even if we don't move and do anything, we're going to be low on food, so... You're not required per se to stay there for the full 3 days, and I might have to just move somewhere else over time. Am I at the right point, or am I lost? I feel very lost right now. I just crossed Contemplation Bridge, and I'm wondering if I'm going the right way. I think that's where the mountains are. It's so foggy, it makes it really hard to see where I'm going. Okay, I think... I remember it the last time, and it nearly killed me going this way. I'll have to take a right somewhere over here, and then, yep, let's follow this path, which will eventually lead us to the radio hut, which is one of the 15 locations for the Nomad Challenge. One of the really cool things that has been added to the game, as well as the skills, is our feats. And I'm not talking about the things that are attached to your legs. I'm talking about feats. Like surviving for 100 days outside. And if you survive for 100 days outside, you will get a permanent bonus for all of your games, +2 warmth, +2 degrees Celsius, or whatever the equivalent is in Fahrenheit, whenever you're outside. It doesn't matter. You're basically becoming hardcore. It's like, it's somewhat of a roguelike element where you get to keep your skills across the games if you reach a certain goal. And I'm really looking forward to it. Surviving outside, I could actually show you if you go to badges and feats, book smart, cold fusion, and you spend a total of 100 days outside. So, you know, if we're gonna spend days outside, we might get that bonus. And that is something I would love to work towards on my own. That would be really cool to get that bonus, because it would make challenges very easy. Not very easy, it would make them easier, because, you know, 2 degrees Celsius are not that big of a difference. If you have minus 15 or minus 13, you're still going to be really cold. Right now it's minus 11, which is also not very good. But I think I have enough energy to make it to the radio tower. And I would love to be able to pick up anything in between. We do not have a rifle yet, so killing a wolf is sadly out of the question. And throwing matches at him until he burns to a crisp is also quite unlikely. That's not gonna happen. At least I have not heard of a hunter being able to do so, so I don't think I can pull it off. But yeah, as I said, you don't have to stay for a full 3 days at one, you know, in one go. You can stay there for a day, go somewhere else, stay there for a day. But I think I really want to keep the format so that I at least get one location per episode. Unless the path there, something incredibly difficult happens. So for now, I'm just gonna be wandering through the nothingness. And we might be able to find some loot over to the right. I think down here there's picnic tables. Whenever I come past here, I usually see those. Just hard to tell with this incredibly dense fog. Okay, let's run in here a bit. Never mind, I thought there were benches in here. I do not want to go in further because then I have no idea where I am anymore. So rather than the possibility of a chocolate bar, I'm gonna head back onto the road and hope for the best. Could have sworn there's a picnic spot over there somewhere, but I might be wrong. I might be very, very wrong. Oh, great, it's a wolf. Okay. This time I'm not taking any risk. I'm whipping out the flare. Yo, go away. Leave me alone. Leave me the frig alone. I don't want to deal with you. Yeah, I know. I got a flare. Mr. Fancy Pants. Get your face out of here. Yeah, you keep running. I'm the wielder of flames. I'm a magician. You shall not eat me. There's one coming from the right again. I can already hear him. Okay, why is everyone all of a sudden so hungry? So hungry to eat me? There's probably nothing on me. I'm probably really thin and skinny. I wish I wasn't so foggy that I had an idea where I'm going. I think this path will lead me there. Okay, here's a bridge. That's good. That's a good sign. Bridge means we are on the right way. But it also means we still got quite a bit to go. This is quite a distance to make. I wish I could have just walked up the hills, but I didn't see the mountain. I didn't see anything. I didn't want to wait another day until the fog is gone. I'm way too impatient for those things. I'm starting to be really drained from running or just walking all this way. Mostly running, probably. Trying to get away from the wolves. This is a really cool landmark. I should definitely keep that in mind when I come back here. This is definitely the right path. Yeah, let's just run up the hill being totally encumbered because I'm tired. I bet that's not a bad idea. I'm gonna make some headway. We're gonna stay at the hut anyway.
I just need to close my eyes.
You don't need to close your eyes. You think you do, but you're wrong. Ah, great. I'm super tired. I'm drained. I'm done. I'm used up. Just throw me out. Throw me to the curb. I love when I walk like this. Like the fumes just like go straight in my face. Love it. Okay, so should be a path to the right coming up, I think. Hopefully. Please. I feel less and less certain the longer I keep going. I always, and I mean always, underestimate how big this map actually is. This is so huge. I thought I should be already there, but no. It just keeps on giving. The map that keeps on going and keeps on giving. There's no end to it. Okay, after the path, there's this huge rock on our way. And when you hit that thing, basically the end of your path, you want to head right. As far as I remember. I don't know if it's here or here. But that should at least get you to the hut. Hopefully. There's something here. Yes. Haha. I'm too tired to think straight. You don't need to think anymore. We found the radio control hut. We're successful. Hooray. I'm very happy that this worked out. My memory served me right. Thank you, brain. Thank you for not abandoning me when I needed you the most. Ooh, rose hips. I think I can make teas with that or so. You should check that out. 8 rose hips. Okay, that thing is burned out, so I might as well drop it. Wait, oh, I just put it back in the inventory. I should have just dropped the thing. Fine, I can do that inside. We're gonna have a look outside before we step in, because it's still bright, so we can just see if anything's of interest, but nah. Just a lot of snow. A whole lot of snow. I wonder who broke that open. Ah, never mind. Cedar firewood and fir firewood. Lots of fire. I wonder if there's a fire barrel inside. That would be ideal. If not, we can always do that outside. Ooh, it's so bright and nice in here. No, we do not have any fire source inside, anything where we can start a fire. But it's time to loot the place. Hooray, Storm Lantern. The Peacoat. We can destroy this. A rifle. Which is going to make hauling stuff around a little bit trickier. But yeah, work boots. This is a gold mine. Absolutely worth coming here if you're playing. There's usually always good stuff around. New dog food. Ooh. That's so much better than like the medium-aged dog food.
This gear.
I don't know. You don't need to drop any gear. Don't worry about it. Heavy wool sweater? Yeah, absolutely. Please. We're not going anywhere for the next day, so you don't need to move for all I care. It's just so much more handy to have it in the inventory. So much more handy to have it in the inventory. Also, if you break down things now, it goes straight up into your inventory. As you might have noticed, you don't need to pick up all the wooden pieces after breaking down the crate. It just goes straight up into your inventory. Oh, crap metal. You know what? I'll just pick up everything and then sort it out afterwards. Stacy's grape soda, Summit soda, hashtag soda for Weasel. That's the thing that still hasn't happened, and I hope it will. More soda. Emergency stim. That's always good. More soda. I'm just gonna have diabetes when I'm done with this challenge. So much soda. Tools. Okay, more matches. Pinnacle peaches.
Is getting too heavy to carry.
Oh, don't worry. It's gonna be just fine. I have no problems carrying this inside. We're gonna have all the time in the world to rest and relax. It's so nice and bright in here. During the day, it is so much better. It used to be so dark. Worn ski gloves. What else you got for me? Chocolate bars. The game is not very mean to me. We're taking a little bit of a condition hit because we're so tired. Guess what? I honestly don't care. Totally okay with that. We're gonna be sleeping a whole lot. And gonna be passing time. Once we work for everything. Another can opener. I think I can leave this one behind without feeling bad. I already have 2 in my inventory. I'm not gonna break that down now. Rifle cartridge. I will break things down in between. Oh, metal container. Okay, now it's time to sort out everything that we need and that we don't need from my inventory because I'm probably carrying out like 50 kilograms. 42! That's not bad. Alright, accelerants are always important to have around. Antibiotics, I would say, are important too, but not both of them. So right now, I'm really just dropping stuff that I don't need. Or I'm going to need in the future. Or harvest, for example, these worn ski gloves. I'm totally okay that I'm exhausted. I still have plenty of daytime left. So we're just going to rip these things apart. I don't need a second can opener. I'm even wary of having 1 can opener, to be honest. Okay, fire material. We're going to put all of that stuff over here just to get an idea. We're going to make water, I think. That's a good bet. I can see that having all of this wood with me is just going to, like, wear me down. Okay, we have fishing tackles. Complete fishing tackles, 3 of them. 1 will just do the trick. I'm not going to need flares. Flare shells sound really enticing and they're not heavy, so I'm going to have those. Ragged wool sweater. It's not going to warm me up, so I'm going to harvest him. I think I already have 1, so I might as well just carry around the cloth, which is lighter than the item. And, yeah. Yeah, I have 9 cloth, 3 leather. That's very good. It allows me to repair a whole bunch. The rifle, the hunting rifle kit, I don't know if I can repair it. I can clean it. Actually, yeah, cleaning it, 3%. That's the thing I'm going to do with my rifle cleaning kit. Hits, for that matter, while I'm here. I'll be dropping the scrap metal. The arrows, I'm going to keep them. I think I'm going to keep them. Whetstone as well. They're going to be used, but I'm going to harvest those work boots. Okay, 33 kilograms. Quite a lot. Probably also because of that coat. That's like 2 kilograms. And I don't really see a reason to repair any of my items at this point. They're not in bad shape. I'm a little bit encumbered, I'm going to say. Probably also partially to that reclaimed wood that I'm carrying around. There you go, we're nearly there. We should definitely harvest those newsprint rolls. And all those newsprints. Oh, that's a lot. 10 newspapers, just carrying those around for the sake of it. That's... Might as well make Tinderplex out of them. Oh, cargo pants. Fantastic. We found them just on the bed. That is good news because they're better than jeans. They're quite a bit better. So I can actually harvest those jeans We don't have a whole lot of daylight left, so I'm just gonna go outside. I'm totally okay with being exhausted and taking that condition hit. There's nothing wrong with that. Shouldn't cost me more calories as far as I know. At least that would be an odd thing. I'm just gonna be tired. Ooh, weird twilight. And of course I can't run, I'm way too tired. But we can start a fire and boil ourselves some water. Very good. It says plus fire symbol. That's interesting. I guess that is my skill system. I'm not entirely sure how it works. Let's add that fuel. Okay, that's 2 hours. It's gonna allow me to melt some snow. Probably 5 liters. And I don't know how much I can boil with it. Probably not a whole lot.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, I bet it is. And we have... let's boil as much as we can, I guess. I might be on the safe. I should play it safe. I should get some extra wood and just boil the 5 liters. Just to have them, put them down, and bring them along once I'm leaving here again. Because we're going to be using quite a bit of water just to survive for the next few days. Okay, boiling the water. I always forget that boiling doesn't actually take that long. Melting snow takes way longer. It's because you have to like grab the snow with your hands, put it in there, wait for it to be melted, and do that over and over again. But we have 7 liters of water. Of course, we're super encumbered. Not a surprise there. But we're gonna be laying in a nice bed, not sleeping in a bedroll. Which reminds me that I should be repairing my bedroll. Where is it? There, 73%. I should be repairing that. First 2 cloth, why not? Again, can't repair well in the dark. I always forget that. Now that we do have a lantern, though. Aha! We don't have to be in the darkness anymore. Oh, it's so bright. So bright. Ooh. Did I just find a granola bar? Lucky me. Alright. So we're going to be just sleeping into the day. 10 hours of darkness left. Doesn't matter. We're going to rest for 12. And going to be waking up, hopefully, super refreshed and without any condition hits. Yeah, that's good. 100%. Oh, right. I should be dropping some water. I'm a goober. I'm a silly goober. Oh, I didn't cook the meat. I'm an idiot. Why did I not cook the meat? Pick that up and drop the water. Oh, well, that's okay. We're going to use some reclaimed wood. We don't need a whole lot for that. We have fire starters. Yeah, you know what? I'll bring a book just to see what burns better. And then we're going to cook our meat. The good thing now is we do have a rifle. With how many bullets? That's a good question, actually. Oops, I didn't want to drop that. My bad. 8 bullets. Oh, that's fantastic. 8 bullets. That means we can potentially kill 8 wolves, which is going to feed us for quite a bit. For each location, 1 wolf should probably do the trick. We're not... Accelerant, 75%. Fire strikers have a higher chance of success. And books do really well, so I might just use no accelerant. Accelerants seem to be for more of an emergency. We just have to wait a little bit longer until the fire is going. There you go. We got a good fire going. Am I gonna need to add anything? Wait, where is it? Gamey venison. Gamey. My favorite kind of venison. Yeah, that's good enough. It's edible. That's all that matters. We finish it with the last minute. Oh, wait. Add a fuel. We're going to make ourselves some nice herbal tea and coffee for situations where we need that extra little bit of energy. Or, yeah, basically, just herbal tea. We're going to cook that up. We're going to carry them around. If we're ever hurt, we can drink a cup, which will give us a bonus. So might as well spend the time and carry around the teas. It's heavier than carrying around just the packets, obviously, but if you really need one, you don't necessarily have the time to make a fire and cook yourself a tea. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and cook all of them. Oh, I don't have any potable water anymore to cook them. Okay, that's okay. 3 cups, pretty happy with that. Don't want to be carrying around too much. It takes too much weight anyway. And I think 3 are plenty of cups. I'm gonna have a water bottle, and I should probably drink something. Let's see. Yeah, I'm hungry and I'm thirsty. It's about now staying in here. We can drink some sodas, which are gonna take care of food and thirst at the same time to a degree. So, always a good one. Let's drink some Stacy's grape sodas. And then we might have some sardines. I think we deserve some sardines. or the freshly cooked venison. That kind of makes sense to eat that. And instead of just sitting around and wasting our time, we're just gonna go ahead and use the whetstone on the rifle, or clean the rifle. Yeah, I'm gonna be cleaning the rifle for quite a bit until it's back to 100% with the rifle cleaning kit. Perfect. Our rifle is now at 100%. We can probably drop one of the rifle cleaning kits. Even 2 is probably too much. I'll bring them along. But yeah, next step is going to be sharpening that hatchet. It's at 84%, so I don't see a real big reason to do this, but I'm just basically spending some time and getting skill points. Ooh, Rifle Firearm 2 Novice. I'm not entirely sure what these skills change because I don't really see where it explains the following thing. Maybe under Journal, I should have a look there. Stats, yay! Very good collectible skills. There you go. It will give us an idea. Rifle Firearm. Okay, 2 condition per repair action and critical hit chance increased by 10% thanks to the second level. You have a little bit more shooting experience under your belt, you're more accurate, and you know how to keep your rifle in working order. Yeah, the cleaning does its thing. Same with cooking, it'll go slowly up, and I really like that there's another skill system in here. Fire starting, 40% chance to start fires, that's probably gonna go up. Same with the water, the fishing. Did I look through all of these? Yes, I did. I wanna drop... I was thinking about that. I want to drop the can opener. I mean, as nice as it is to have a can opener, I have a hatchet, which should allow me to open everything, and the less I carry around, the better. Every tea is actually 0.1 kilograms. I thought it would be more because it requires 0.25 liters of water, so I'm actually kind of surprised by this. But other than that, we're gonna have to use the water purification tablets. I feel we should use them soon. Because we're just carrying them around. But yeah, there's not a whole lot left for me to do other than to break down the whole place. And that's gonna be fun. Just, oh right, I can't break down metal shelves because I don't have a hacksaw. Bummer. I can actually break down nearly nothing. Unless it's made out of wood. Workbench, metal shelf. It is all metal. Ah, bummer. I need a hacksaw to break this down, and I'm not gonna break down my bed. We could have a quick look. We could make some old man's beard wound dressing. Some torches, some snares, hooks, not necessary. Same with lines, we do have fishing tackles. The skins, the coats, yeah, they sound all fantastic, but simple arrow shaft. Survival ball, okay, cured maple sapling and cured guts. 2 things I don't have yet, but we could get the old man's beard lichen, which will prevent infections, and then we might have to, ooh, what's that, a fire striker, cool. We might have to carry around less. Anyways, for now, I'm gonna be skipping a little bit of time. One thing I can't intentionally actually do while waiting when I pass time, take a condition hit. If I'm saying, I want to stay for 3 days, I can actually be thirsty and stay thirsty for quite some time and take a hit to, let's say, down 90, even 80%, and then just sleep for 12 hours after I ate and drank something, and I saved quite a little bit of food. Yeah, I know you're hungry, but guess what? We're gonna pass 4 more hours. Doesn't matter, we're gonna spend some extra time because once we eat and once we drink, we get that condition back. And it doesn't have a long-term effect on us. As you see, condition goes down. And I don't have any calories stored. So, yeah, I know you gotta eat soon. Or we just gonna wait for a little bit. Like right now, we gonna drink something. Oh, I don't have enough water in my inventory. And then we're gonna rest. Well, let's give me the rest of the water. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're encumbered again, but not too long anymore, because we're gonna be eating and drinking something soon. I'm gonna eat some sardines. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, we're gonna have to eat for a lot. Basically, we're not gonna have anything left in terms of food. So next time, we're going to have to kill a wolf. At the least. Just to feed ourselves, unless we find some really good food reservoir. But now that we have 90% condition, we're gonna rest for a few hours, and it's gonna be at 100 again. So you can actually, and I plan to do that, take some hits. There's not gonna be anything bad happening while you're inside. I think we should be fine. But yeah, according to the journal, so close. 2.9 in the radio control hut. I'm gonna have to stay another hour. Just straight up rest 1 more hour. And with this, We actually finished Radio Control Hut, 3 out of 3 days spent here. I'm going to have to figure out where I'm going to go next, which one is the closest location that we can make our way to. So we go like a path that somewhat makes sense. I don't know which one is the closest, but I'll figure that out in between episodes. And then we're going to be heading there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. I'm Weasel. I'm out and I hope to see you around. Bye-bye.